Putin Bad News Putin's former intelligence agency is a likely culprit in the downing of Prigozhin's plane. Yevgeny Prigozhin, a member of the Wagner mercenary group, was apparently killed in a plane crash, and Russian President Vladimir Putin's former security and spy agency is emerging as a prime suspect. It has been widely assumed that Putin's administration assassinated Prigozhin, but UK defence sources told the BBC that the FSB is the party most likely to have targeted the plane. On Wednesday, a private jet in which Prigozhin was listed as a passenger crashed in the Tver region of Russia, outside of Moscow. He is presumed dead. Putin's relationship with the FSB dates back decades. Putin became the head of the FSB in 1998, and less than a year later, he was promoted to the position of deputy prime minister in Russia. Putin spent decades working for the KGB, the Soviet Union's intelligence agency, before entering politics. The BBC also pointed out that Putin can count on the FSB's undying loyalty. For example, it has been blamed for the murder of former Russian spy and Kremlin critic Alexander Litvinenko and the poisoning of Putin critic and opposition politician Alexei Navalny. What exactly happened to Prigozhin is still unclear. While his mercenary group fought on the Russian side in the invasion of Ukraine, the group's leader had been feuding with the Russian military establishment for months. In June, this led to an uprising in which his troops seized a strategic military base in southern Russia and began advancing on Moscow. Experts and the head of the CIA had warned that Prigozhin could face revenge from Putin, but a peace deal was ultimately reached. The German foreign minister has said that the crash appears to fit this pattern in Putin's Russia: deaths, dubious suicides, falls from windows, all of which remain unclarified. That underlines a dictatorial power system that is built on violence. It is no accident that the world immediately looks at the Kremlin when a disgraced former confidant of Putin suddenly, literally falls from the sky 2 months after he attempted a mutiny, she reportedly told The Guardian. In the event that Prigozhin's death is confirmed, White House National Security spokesperson Adrienne Watson said, "No one should be surprised." Insider spoke with experts who offered 3 possible explanations for Prigozhin's death. Putin ordered it, someone else ordered it, or Prigozhin faked his death. According to Reuters, the flight tracking service Flightradar 24 found that the plane showed no signs of trouble until it experienced a sudden descent in the final 30 seconds of the flight. The Russian Federal Security Service, FSB, is the most likely suspect in Prigozhin's mysterious death. According to BBC citations from UK sources, the agency likely targeted the aircraft Prigozhin was supposedly aboard. Putin has a long history in the FSB's Soviet predecessor, the KGB, and was once its head. Receive daily updates on the latest business news from Wall Street and the Bay Area.